All right, this next video is going to be with Dean. Dean is extremely nervous, extremely anxious, extremely stiff and timid, and all that fun stuff. So kind of like Siren, but worse. As far as his, just scared of everything, just timid. I think a lot of it, his previous upbringing probably wasn't great, if you know what I mean. And probably not a lot of human interaction, things like that, or his human interaction was negative. The new owners are fantastic people. They want the best for Dean. So if you remember the last video, Dean would not go over the taller platform there. He would not do it. I have been working on this for a while now, just getting him loosened up enough to just go over. I mean, that thing is maybe a little over knee high on me. So, and if people would have seen me doing it, they'd have thought, oh my gosh, you're being so mean to him. But I'm not. I'm just not letting his fear override, because he needs to know that just going over that little thing right there is not going to kill him. And that's how you start to build confidence, when they start realizing they can do things that previously thought there was no way. It's a life-ending deal, you know. So anyhow, here's Dean going over the jump a few times. Finally. Come on, buddy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Look at that. Look at that, like a champ. Come on. Up. Good. Good. Good boy. Good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Up. Good. Up. About to make me trip. Good boy. Yeah, good boy, dude. Good boy. Ah, finally. So now I don't even have to put any leash pressure at all. He just boop, boop, hops right over it. Starting off doing this, I was literally standing on the side with the ramp, opposite of him, and just not letting him go around it with the leash. You know, blocking him with the leash. Pull him this way, pull him that way, try to pull him up so his feet would at least get on it. And then he'd thrash around and act like he was gonna die. He'd knock everything over. I mean, the world was coming to an end if he had to get up on that little bench. Now, finally, he did it. The first two times he did it, he like belly crawled over that thing like he was in the military. And then after that, it started getting a little smoother, a little smoother, a little smoother. And now he sees that he's not gonna die. Look at this. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Now it's just nothing to him. So, you know, if your dog is just terrified of things, don't let their fear win. I've dealt with this with dogs in the water. They're terrified, terrified, terrified to get in the water. You know what I do? I put a leash on them and I walk out in the water, and eventually they have to start swimming. And then once they do it for a little bit, their fear's over and they can start enjoying the water instead of living in fear of it. So sometimes you gotta just make them do it. If the treats aren't gonna work, if the hugs and the kisses and the encouragement isn't gonna work, sometimes you just gotta make them do it. So, and there's a perfect case of it. And now, yeah, he thought he was gonna die. He probably thought I was an evil monster for making him do that. But now look, like a deer. So he's over a fear now. So that's just the way it has to go sometimes. You saw it over this jump too. He was terrified to go over that. And now it's nothing. I have to do the same thing. just to do that. It was a wrestling match just to get him to go over that little jump. And now he did it a couple times, scared out of his mind, and now it's nothing to him. So don't give up. Don't let their fear win. By letting their fear win, you're not being nice. You're doing them a huge disservice. All right. So the next dog, then the last dog for the Christmas videos will be Belle. All right. Toodles.